Hello, welcome to Kitty Rising, where we use the tool of tarot to rise above and live our most abundant lives. Welcome to today's Pick a Card reading. Today we're looking at what is unfolding for you. I felt called to use my darker decks today, so I feel like this is something you're in the dark about, not clear about, and we're going to get that clarity, that insight on, exactly what's unfolding for you currently. So this will be group number 1. Group number 2, and group number 3. So use your intuition, see which deck is calling to you most. You can pause the video if you need more time. There will be timestamps and chapters down below, and I will see you in your reading. Welcome, group number 1, to your reading. What is unfolding for you? We're going to get all the information for you today. You chose this deck here. This is called the Iris Tarot. Thank you so much for being here, group number 1. Thank you to your spirit team, to my spirit team, for assisting with today's reading. Spirit, what is currently unfolding for group number 1? We have the Page of Swords in reverse. Excuse me. I feel like this happened to me, and I was recording for group number 1 yesterday too. I feel like my throat chakra is is affected here. All of a sudden I feel like I need to clear my throat. And it's interesting with the Page of Swords in reverse, the swords are air sign that has to do with communication. So maybe there's been something that you've felt was difficult to communicate. Sometimes the Page of Swords in reverse could have to do with arguments or a disagreement with a specific person. Maybe there's been something going on with someone. They could be an air sign, or you could be an air sign. Do not have to be. So the air signs are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. We also have some Cancer energy here with the moon or Luna in reverse. So yeah, I feel like there's something being revealed here, like the truth of a situation, true thoughts and communication about some matter, and this could be with a specific person or just being honest with yourself. But look at all this purple energy coming through. Okay, we're gonna get more cards and we'll piece it all together. What is unfolding for group number 1? 3 of Swords, more purple. What's unfolding for group number 1? Oh, this is an extra card. 23, the emptiness. I don't think I've ever pulled this. Okay. We're going to pull more, but a lot of messages are coming through. I feel like what's unfolding for you is definitely a lot of healing. There could have been some heartbreak, something that happened with someone. You could have had a fight, a disagreement, a breakup, and maybe something really harmful or not harmful, hurtful was revealed to you. But with the moon in reverse and the emptiness in reverse, I feel like you are really healing. Your mental health is better. You're feeling less empty. You're feeling more whole, more healed, more healthy, more vibrant. There's a lot of healing coming here, especially those of you there could have been just something pretty tragic, like a breakup or a loss of something or someone or some situation that really led to feeling negative emotions, feeling down in the dumps, poor mental health, physical health because of this breakup, this fight, whatever it is, and that led you to feeling really upset and feeling empty. The thing that's coming forth here is that you're healing from this. You're not feeling that void that, maybe it's been feeling very upset or just feeling like nothing, just you're now starting to feel again and starting to be excited about life again, ready to move forward. Eight of Pentacles. I'm going to move these up. So perhaps some people lost a job. But I feel like for a lot of people this has to do with a relationship. But now you're able to really work on yourself. The Eight of Pentacles could be self-mastery. It doesn't always have to be about a job. I feel like now you're you've been in maybe a dark place and now you're moving to a heart-centered place with all this green energy here. I'm thinking of the heart chakra. You know, you're really like feeling more love, more compassion. You're really working on yourself and, you know, your security, your safety, like that with this web there. I just feel like there's more like vibrancy coming into your life, if that makes sense. Four of Swords. Look at, we have so much sword energy here. And look how adorable that is with that cat sleeping. I don't think I'll ever say something's not adorable when I see a cat, but I feel like, yeah, you're resting better now. You're feeling more rejuvenated. You're recuperating from whatever this Three of Swords energy was that happened here. The Hierophant in reverse, okay. And Justice in reverse. Look, we have all this green and purple energy here. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Wands. So yeah, with the Three of Swords in the Hierophant in reverse, this really, for a lot of you, was some ending of a commitment, you know. For a lot of you, it could have been the ending of a relationship, romantic or a close friend. It could have even had to do something with a family member. Yeah, the job. And, you know, things weren't really fair and it felt like nothing was working out. Everything was going bad and you're like, when will karma come around? And like, why does all this stuff keep happening to me? I feel like you're really healing and moving on from whatever this situation was. And there is like happiness and success and, you know, good times ahead. There's a lot of heart healing here. And I feel like with all this purple energy too, I feel like a lot of your healing is coming through your spiritual practice, your spirituality. You know, committing to yourself and your own well-being. Like maybe some of you guys have recently started some sort of spiritual practice or have gotten more into it, you know, and that could be really what's helping healing you. Like maybe it's prayer, meditation. Yeah, with the Four of Swords, definitely some meditation energy here that could be really healing for you. You can currently be doing, or that could be some advice coming through from spirit. And also really using any like spiritual tools or anything you've learned to work on any negative self-talk that could have been going on. So we have Taurus and Libra energy coming through here. Yeah, we're going to get more cards out, of course. I feel like we can fit 2 more tarot here, and I feel called to do that for you. We're going to leave, yeah, we'll see what comes out on the bottom of the deck again, but I feel like you're really headed towards a more happier, joyful, more passionate place. But let's get 2 more of these before we move on to another deck, because we have the room here, so why not? Spirit, what is unfolding for group number 1? 9 of Swords. Wow, look, all this purple, all these swords. There's been a lot going through your head and your mind. I feel like you're moving from living in your mind and racing thoughts and anxious thoughts to becoming more embodied and really living from a heart space. Spirit, what else? The Emperor. Yeah, I feel like you're really taking control of your thoughts and taking action. And then the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Wands. You know, maybe seeking out a new adventure, going after something, you know, that you're passionate about. But it makes sense, like, you know, I was talking about the throat chakra. I know that the swords in this deck have all this purple energy, which makes me think of the crown chakra. And it kind of has 2 shades of purple in there, so we kind of have third eye coming through as well. But the swords, yeah, are our thoughts, you know, and the words we communicate. So I feel like there's something here with really, there's been a lot of thoughts on something painful from the past. maybe replaying something, or really, it's just been keeping you up, keeping you feeling down. And I feel like there's this main message, like especially like this reading, I feel like is definitely for you if you've been feeling like you've been in a poor state, like mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Really feeling like things are, just have been not so easy, a lot of heartache, hard times. What's coming here is healing. That is the main message. What's unfolding for you is healing, feeling whole again, really working on yourself and your thoughts, and, feeling rested and rejuvenated, especially for those of you who have maybe felt insomnia because of racing thoughts. I feel like you're really coming to a place where you're getting control of that, where you're able to take action, and, things are really coming into balance for you. There could be something here too for some of you, like a new job, or taking the initiative, or a new project, something you're working on that you're passionate about, that really helps you in this healing process. You feel really excited about it. It's just something new that is really great for you, that's really going to help you move forward from this, like, slump or whatever it is you feel like you've been going through. What is unfolding for group number 1? $24, Forgotten Ghost Reunion. I feel like you might be reuniting with past passions, something you've always wanted to do, but maybe you weren't able to because of a past commitment. And now that that commitment is over, whether it be that relationship or a past job or whatever it is in your specific situation, I feel like now you're seeing the silver lining of this. Like, okay, like, yeah, something didn't work out. There was a breakup, or there was some situation of separation, and it didn't feel good for a while, but now that you're healing and moving forward, now you're like seeing the silver lining and seeing like, now I have the energy and the time, the space to go after like these things I used to be really into. Maybe for some of you, it is your spiritual practice or something along those lines, or some creative thing. Now you're able to go and pursue that and reunite with what really lights you up. Because maybe before you were putting all your energy and time into someone else or someone else's dream, and now you're able to really focus on your dream and what makes you happy. And we have number 10, the Hanging Bones, Seeing the Signs. Yeah, I feel like there's definitely this energy with you guys, group number 1, that there is a lot of crown chakra and third eye energy going on here, and I feel like you are really in touch. Yeah, your intuition is strong, and you are getting a lot of excuse me, messages intuitively. And you could be seeing synchronicities, you could be seeing numbers a lot, but you're definitely seeing the signs. And I feel like maybe before you kind of saw the signs that this person or situation maybe wasn't the best for you, but you like really wanted it to work out. And now I feel like you're really recognizing this. And through this whole thing, whatever it is you're healing from, you're getting back to your passions, getting back to yourself. But also I feel like you're really going to be learning to trust your intuition and really move forward now, like with all these lessons you've learned from this situation, like stronger, wiser, more intuitive, like more heart-led. Spirit, what else for group number 1? Number 8, the Forest, Seeing the Bigger Picture. Yes. For sure. You're seeing, like what we were saying, now you're realizing like the lessons you've learned from everything that you've gone through, and how things are actually working out for you, not to you, and in your best interest. It's hard to see it when we're in the thick of things, when we're in that dark place, when we're feeling, really down. But now that you're like this, what's unfolding for you, you're coming out on the other side, you're seeing things differently. Look at all this seeing here, seeing the signs, seeing the bigger picture. And, you know, you're really seeing that everything is working out for you. There's a new passionate beginning for you. You know, maybe even revisiting things from the past you used to love or have always wanted to do. I feel like you're now like the main character in your life. You're now like taking action for yourself. I feel like there's a lot of energy coming through, which makes sense, especially if you're healing, a lot of times when our mental and emotional states aren't well, our physical state dips down as well because of that. So now I feel like you're getting this burst of energy. You know, you're feeling rested, you're sleeping better, you're getting this burst of energy, and especially you're going to get energy when you start doing things that light you up, that bring passion into your life. It's going to feel really good, and it's going to cause you just to keep going after, whatever it is you're wanting. I see that. Yeah. Beautiful. What is unfolding for group number 1? Grasshopper. Situations in the balance that require careful handling. What's unfolding for group number 2? Or 1, sorry, I don't know why I said 2. Scissors, and then flowers, happiness. So I feel like you're cutting out what no longer serves you. Your life's coming more into balance. I think I said 2 because I was thinking about balance, and 2 is a number of balance. So I feel like, you're moving from a place of being disappointed, being really sensitive. Maybe you were being really reactive before because, your nervous system was out of whack. You were in the healing process, things were hard. So maybe you felt like you had to, people to tiptoe around you, or you just were unable to really address the wounds and stuff because it triggered you. I feel like you're now able to rise above that. You're not being as reactive. You're not being as triggered by what happened. You're now learning the lessons. You're now, seeing the bigger picture. And now you're able to cut out these limiting beliefs, maybe even certain people, certain situations in your life that, it's now clear to you it's time for them to go, or they left for a reason. So you're able to cut that regret or the worry and the loneliness surrounding that situation. And you're really being guided. You're really headed towards a really happy place right here. These flowers, like you've likely been in like your personal winter, this 4 Swords, and now you're moving to your spring. Things are blooming for you. They're growing. Things are getting more exciting. Your energy is raising. Yeah. So it's very clear the main thing that's unfolding for you is that you are healing and headed to a much happier place. You're overcoming, you're pushing through a hard time, whatever it is for your specific situation. You're coming out the other side. You're seeing the silver linings. You're seeing the opportunities ahead of you. You're realizing that life isn't so bad. It's actually quite beautiful, and that everything happens for a reason. And this is part of your soul's journey. And, you're just getting started, baby. Things are about to blossom and bloom and really, really move forward for you in such a beautiful direction. Group number 1. Wonderful. But that concludes your reading. I hope you got the insight, the messages you needed at this time. If you did enjoy this reading, please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, leave a comment if you wish. If you would like to book a private reading, my email is down below. But yes, there is going to be a website for booking soon. It's something I'm working on behind the scenes. Right now, email me. I can provide you some information on that. But yeah, I'm so grateful you are here. I love you guys so much. I wish you all the best, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, group number 1. Welcome, group number 2, to your reading. What is unfolding for you? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to your spirit team, to my spirit team for assisting with today's reading. Spirit, what is unfolding for group number 2? Oh, Ace of Pentacles. Definitely a new beginning. Something new is unfolding. This could be a new job, a new source of income, some money coming through that leads to something new. We're going to get some more information, but definitely a new beginning is unfolding. with the Nine of Cups in reverse. There's something like you could have felt like recently, like something you really wanted has not come true in your life. And maybe you wanted it for so long and you kept trying or kept hoping for that. And I feel like you're going to be releasing attachment to this thing. And then all of a sudden there's going to be some new blessing, some new opportunity, some new beginning that's coming to you. And it's going to be different than what you wanted, because I feel like you were attached to something very specific that kind of prevented you from receiving the blessings that Spirit, God, the universe was trying to give you, because you were wanting something, you know, and not open to bigger or better. So I feel like you're releasing attachment to something you've been wanting, and through that, there's like a new opportunity, a new blessing coming to you. You're definitely going to be feeling happier. Yeah, I feel like there was a lot of energy of feeling like nothing's working out, seeing the glass half empty. And now I feel like you're moving into this state where, you know, you're seeing the positive in things. You're feeling a lot happier. Maybe some people have been feeling a little upset or sad or depressed, and you're really moving out of that. You're now able to see the opportunities and the blessings around you, feeling more grateful. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah, it's like you're coming from the state of feeling defeat, like nothing's working out for you, kind of a victim mindset. And I feel like you're really coming on the other side of that. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. There's this energy, like maybe this is current energy of yours or, recent past. But yeah, definitely feeling like things suck, you're not getting what you want, life is hard, all of that. And I feel like there's a lot of energy being put towards what you don't want and what you don't have, and like lack, and how nothing's working out for you, just like kind of like negative energy about things. And you know, where where your focus goes, like energy flows and you get more of that. So I feel like there's this loop of like feeling like nothing's working out. But what I'm seeing is what's unfolding for you is that you're overcoming this negative loop, this negative spiral, whatever it is. You know, you're no longer attached to the idea that you don't have whatever it is that you've been wanting. Well, maybe it's the relationship, the money, the job, whatever, you know, it could be anything, all of the above. And you're now looking at things in a more positive light. You're now believing that you are capable, that you're worthy of whatever this is. And that's when this new thing is coming. For a lot of you, yeah, it will be something tangible. So like money, a job, a car, a relationship, all of the above. But definitely there's this new opportunity coming once you release this attachment to your old identity, you know, the victim identity or whatever it is you've been holding on to that has to do with the lack of it, or that life is hard. I mean, the Eight of Wands, yeah, it's like once you release that, like things are really moving forward for you. Some of you guys may be getting an opportunity to travel. You could be getting communication from someone that you've wanted. But things are really moving forward quickly once, you know, this shift in your mind and your state changes. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I'm just going to make sure these are in frame. Hold on, let me stand up. Yep, okay. Yeah, you could be moving from a state like with the Nine of Cups reverse over this, feeling like you don't have enough finances, feeling like you're not moving ahead quick enough in your job or career, or, you know, that this person won't commit to you. You know, a lot of emphasis on that, and like really wanting this specific person. This is an example, like really wanting them, but they're not committal, and like you're just focusing on how you want this specific person. I want them. And like by focusing so much on them, you could have missed out on this new amazing person, you know? So now you're like releasing attachment to this person, and that's when this like new love, this new relationship, this new opportunity in love, you know, comes about. And things really move forward, and this person's putting in the same energy you are, you know? So that is an example there. And another one that's coming through is perhaps like, wanting more money, wanting a better job, wanting like a raise, but they like aren't giving it to you. And instead of just focusing on like, oh, this, on how that's not working out for you or how you hate your job, you start to be like, you know what, I don't need to stay in this job. If I'm so unhappy, I should go after a new position. I should start my business. I should do this, instead of just staying in the state of, I don't like this. And I'm just, you're not getting any raises. You're not fulfilled by what you do. And you just keep staying in it. Like instead of putting in the effort and the time to go after a new beginning, in your career, like there's now this energy of like putting effort into it and finding a job that's aligned to you, that satisfies you and gives you the pay you deserve and that you desire. That's when things are really going to work out for you, instead of just staying in the state of unhappiness. Being open-minded to new things, even though it could be difficult, to release certain things, to put in the energy to apply for new things, or end a relationship or situationship that isn't good for you, or that they aren't putting in the effort for in order to go after someone new or something new. But yeah, what you're doing is releasing this, you're detaching from whatever this is that you're not satisfied with. And that is what is bringing in this beautiful new opportunity and this forward advancement in your life. Nine of Wands. Yeah, be resilient. Don't give up. When you put in the time and the effort, that is when everything is going to pay off for you, You're going to be feeling happier, It's like what effort you put into things is what you get. And I feel like there's been more of energy going to what you don't want and don't like, etc. And then when you start to put in the energy into what you want, what you desire, and you take action on that, that's when everything is going to really shift for you. The World. Yeah, there's definitely some completions here and beautiful new beginnings coming after that. The World is a completion card. I feel like you're really completing some cycle, like completing a job, completing a relationship, situationship for most of you, and moving forward onto this next stage of life. And it's a beautiful, abundant one. What else, Spirit? Four of Pentacles. And then on the bottom, we have the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, there is a lot of pentacle energy here. So for a lot of you, this, again, it's something tangible. The job, the money, the relationship. It could be all of those. With the Four of Pentacles, in the Rider-Waite-Smith, the person just hanging on to all those coins so tightly. And I feel like there's just been something you've been holding on to so tightly again that Spirit's calling you to detach from. So this new beginning can start. And the Two of Pentacles, yeah, you really are going to be able to balance everything. Like perhaps some of you guys want two things. You want the new job and the new relationship, or, any of things. Like you are able to do that. You are so much stronger than you think and that you gave yourself credit for. And you are so capable of achieving whatever it is you want. And you are so worthy of having whatever you want. So Spirit's like doesn't want you to settle and just stay in a situation where you're not satisfied. So it's time to, like, in this, what's unfolding for you is you're recognizing this and you're letting go, you're detaching from what no longer serves you. And this is like, there's beautiful new beginnings coming through this ending, through this detachment. Spirit, what's unfolding for group number 2? Wow. Card number 9, Secret Trail, Ascension. You're literally like leveling up. You're ascending, And I feel like this is part of your spiritual journey. You're like realizing that like you've been hanging on to things or attached to certain things in your life. And now a part of this ascension process is you're releasing detachment in all ways. And this is when things are really going to, open up for you. It's like there's always been this opportunity, this doorway of possibility for you. But now that you're like ascending and detaching, you're now able to see the way forward. You might not be able to see the way right now, but no, spirit has your back, the universe has your back, and you are headed on the right direction, you know? When you choose love, you choose self-worth, you choose like happiness, joy, passion, whatever lights you up, and you don't hang on to things from the past that aren't giving you that, what you desire, you know? You're really being led down a beautiful, beautiful path here, group number 2. Spirit, what else for group number 2? Wow. Sorry, I keep giggling when things come up. Like I'm like, spirits being like, you know, so clear here. Witch's brew, seek alternative solutions. Seek alternative solutions, as in there's things in your life that you just keep trying to make work, but they're not working. And it's time to let them go and seek alternatives. You know, seek a new job, seek a new relationship, new friends, whatever it is, seek alternative solutions. Because the way things are going, I feel like it's been like a loop. You're just the same old things happening, no improvement, no ascension, you know? And so it's time to seek alternatives and let go of what no longer is serving you. Spirit, what else? Wow. Group number 2. The spells cast. Let go. Spirit's being so literal here. There's detachment, let go. You know, it's time to let go of that relationship, that job, that way of thinking, and seek alternatives. It's time for you to expand, to grow, to ascend. Wow. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get some tea leaves too. Spirit, anything else you want to communicate with group number 2? What is unfolding for group number 2? Wow. The first card out was Ace of Pentacles. Now we have money will be coming to you. Yeah, money's coming, and that's definitely for sure, especially, you know, if you're feeling like there's been a lot of imbalance with your finances and stuff like that. Money will be coming to you. Yep. Wish will not be granted. This is again about holding on to whatever it is you've been really wanting. And again, I know I keep saying the same thing, but it seems like it's a relationship or a job or, yeah, whatever. It can be anything, but you've been holding on to something and hoping things will change or a person will change. But you know what? The only thing we can change is ourselves, and control ourselves. We can't control others, you know? So if you're not happy or satisfied with the way things are going, then it's time for you to take action, you to change, for you to shift course and go after, you know, what is working for you, you know. And I feel like when you shift your thoughts and you start knowing your own worth and all of that, like, so it's so many beautiful, abundant things are happening to you. More money. That's amazing. I know you can all use that, right? And a new person, new lover, you know, letting go of this relationship or situationship that you've been just wanting to work so bad, hoping they'll change, hoping things will get better, letting them go because you know what, you deserve the love and attention in, you know, that you need, and it's not selfish. And if someone truly cared about you, they'd be giving you that, you know? So I feel like what's unfolding, you're letting go, you're detaching from someone for a lot of you, and now there's going to be this new love that comes in, someone that compliments you, that like admires you, that gives you the recognition that you desire and that you deserve. And then for others, or maybe it's both, you know, letting go of a job where your bosses mean you, or you're not getting the credit you deserve or the money you deserve, and then taking action and applying for new jobs, you know, starting your own business, whatever it is, you will be getting money, you know, by letting go of what's not working in your life. You're opening up so much energy for new abundant things to come and flow into your life, new opportunities you can seize, and that's, your life is really going to take off and move in a positive direction. My beautiful group number 2s. I love this. I hope you do too. That concludes your reading. I hope you got the messages, the insight you needed at this time. If you did enjoy this reading, please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, leave a comment if you wish, and if you would like to book a private reading with me, my email's down below. There is a website coming soon for booking, so stay tuned for that. But as of now, you can shoot me an email. I'll provide you with all the information. We can set something up. But I'm truly so grateful you're here. I wish you guys all the best. I love you so, so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 2. Welcome, group number 3, to your reading. What is unfolding for you? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to your spirit team, to my spirit team, for assisting with today's reading. Spirit, what is unfolding for group number 3? Okay. 7 of Swords. Some sort of deception could be revealed, whether that's self-deception or for someone else. Let's see how that all fits together. The 9 of Pentacles. What I really feel like is it's like you're getting rid of self-sabotaging behaviors and thoughts. And through that, you're being guided to this like abundant future, and also independence. You could be feeling financially independent from someone who is maybe controlling or deceptive. But we're going to get a lot more cards out. We're going to piece this together for you. But I love to see the 9 of Pentacles. This is someone, you know, who is financially free, who is able to, you know, use their time and resources how they desire, follows their, you know, their interests and their hobbies, really cares and nurtures themselves and those they love, like their pets even. Ooh, okay. Then we have the High Priestess, the 9 of Wands in reverse, and the Empress. Wow, yeah, you're really moving into this energy of really taking care of yourself in a lot of abundance. With the 9 of Pentacles and the Empress together, this is a very abundant energy, but it's also this energy of self-love and self-care. I feel like you maybe now or in recent times have been feeling just like, you know, maybe you're thinking really down on yourself, you know, like maybe you've been really burnt out, burdened by life, and you haven't been able to take care of yourself, and you're like, oh, just a lot of negative thoughts, and maybe letting other people around you that could be a little toxic, you know. But I feel like you're like stepping into this place of independence, of self-respect, of self-love. You know, you're really connected to your intuition here. You're very guided. Let's get more cards out. Spirit, what's unfolding for group number 3? Look at all these 9s. Nines have to do with endings. I feel like which makes sense. You're ending this way of being. There's the end of anxiety with the 9 of Swords in reverse. Maybe, you know, you haven't been sleeping a lot. You've been feeling anxious. Had these racing thoughts, which he's got right away. It's been making you feel worn out, burnt out, like weak, whatever it is. And now what's unfolding for you is you're now listening to your body. You're listening to your intuition. You're letting go of thoughts or people that aren't good for you. You're really practicing self-love and self-care, and it's really paying off. You have the Death card in reverse. Yeah, I feel like you've been clinging on to something for far too long that was ready to let go of, whether it's this outdated way of thinking or relationships in your life. Well, you have the Devil card. Well, it's called Reclamation in this deck in reverse. 10 of Wands. Yeah, some of you guys really could be, I'm going to make sure these are in frame. Yeah, letting go of old habits that weren't good for you, and also bad relationships. That seems to be exactly what's unfolding here. There's been something you've been carrying around for a long time. A lot of burdens, you know. This could be the negative thoughts, the negative people, toxic relationships, you know. starting with your relationship with yourself, hanging on to things for too long. And, it could be bad habits like, not sleeping or drinking too much, eating too much negative self-talk, too much toxic news, consuming bad content. It could be anything. I'm just listing off some examples. This is a general reading, so apply it to your unique situation, but you're really letting go of bad habits, bad ways of thinking, and bad people, or bad for you. I shouldn't say no one, I think everyone's inherently good, but, sometimes certain people in our lives, we just don't bring out the best in each other, and that's the type of relationships you want in your life. So I feel like you're just really letting go of something that's been difficult. People that have been difficult, thoughts, actions, habits that have been difficult, and you're moving towards a place where you're feeling free. Like, there's all this freedom coming through this. You're feeling abundant. You're feeling healthy. You're feeling safe. You're feeling comfortable. There's a lot of luxury, energy here. And then we have the Six of Swords. This is a card of transition. Bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. Wow, you're really overcoming some limiting beliefs, group number 3. Some of you guys may not even have realized, that you've been having these limiting beliefs and negative thoughts that have been shaping your life so much. Or maybe you're kind of aware you have them, but you haven't been aware of how much it affects you in your life. You're overcoming, being trapped by this. Look at all these swords here. Yeah. You're really coming out of a place where, these negative thoughts, deceptive behaviors, were keeping you stuck. And you're being released from that. You're transitioning to a place where you love yourself, you respect yourself, you're worthy, and it's going to bring you so much abundance and beauty and freedom into your life. You're letting go of things that were causing a lot of turbulence. This is the end of a lot of burdens you've been hanging on to. For a lot of you, I'm seeing a lot of you, this is a relationship, that you've been hanging on to for far too long that is no longer working. And it can be any sort of relationship, some codependent relationship. But for even more of you, or it could be both, is the bad habits, the negative self-talk, the limiting beliefs. And I feel like a lot of these limiting beliefs have to do with self-worth. Thinking that you're not enough, that you're not worthy. And again, a lot of these are subconscious a lot of the times, but I feel like you're now getting in touch with that. You're letting go of these negative beliefs. You're now talking to yourself with love, treating yourself with love. And through that, you're now going to be able to really get more in touch with your body, with your intuition, with your higher self. And that's going to help guide you to financial freedom, towards whatever it is you want, towards this new phase of life. But you are really transitioning to a place of freedom. You're being freed of these limiting beliefs, free of whatever has been keeping you stuck. And again, for some people, this could be a bad habit, but for most of you, it has to definitely do with your limiting beliefs and thoughts too. This bad habit, this addiction perhaps could be what was keeping you trapped in these negative thoughts. You didn't realize it was controlling you so much. So a big life transition in a positive direction is unfolding for group number 3. So if this is really resonating, maybe what can you do now, to start working on these thoughts and these limiting beliefs? Definitely having affirmations about self-love and self-worth, I am worthy, I am enough. Those are 2 I say a lot. And also taking care, making sure you're sleeping. Maybe doing some skincare, just taking, whatever it is that feels right to you. Spending time, just giving yourself a little extra love every day, following your hobbies and passions, really catching yourself in those negative self-talks, negative thoughts that may come up. And it happens to all of us, but the more you practice catching those thoughts and then having something prepared to respond with, like I am enough, I am worthy, I am capable, I'm courageous, whatever it is, I'm strong, will help you automatically shift from that so you don't spiral. Spirit, what is unfolding for group number 3? seeing the signs, the hanging bones, number 10. 10, also a number of endings and new beginnings, but seeing the signs, and also the high priestess. Yeah, I feel like your intuition, your higher self, your spirit team, is really trying to guide you in during this transition. And maybe you've already been getting the signs that certain things aren't needed to change. Maybe you're seeing a lot of repeating numbers, or hearing certain lyrics, or maybe you're even getting the same messages in tarot readings you watch, that something needs to go, whether it's a habit or a relationship, negative thoughts, whatever it is that's in your current situation. You've been getting these messages, you've been seeing the signs, you've been feeling it in your gut, but maybe you've been ignoring that. And now it's the time, what's unfolding for you is you're now listening to your intuition, you're listening to the signs, and you're taking appropriate action and moving forward. Oh, it's interesting. These two cards came out in a different group. I don't know if they came out in the same one, but Secret Trail, Ascension. Yeah, you are ascending, that's for sure. I mean, you're letting go of what's been limiting you, and you're leveling up to a higher vibration. You're going to be more in touch with your intuition. Your psychic abilities are going to be coming more online, because you're going to start trusting yourself, listening to yourself, loving because you need to be in a state of, self-love and just believing in it. Maybe, there's been a lot of self-doubt, and you haven't really been listening to your intuition because you don't know if it's anxiety or fear or what. I feel like you're really getting in touch with that and really moving forward. You're using your intuition. See, that's looks like a moon or an orb here. And it's this arc, I'm seeing this as a new possibility. And it's all the cosmos behind there. You have endless possibilities ahead of you. You're going to start following your intuition, what feels right for you. Letting go of what's been holding you back, and your whole world is going to expand in such a beautiful way when you let go of what's been keeping you stuck. Freedom. We talked about freedom. You're going to be free. You're really becoming free of what's been limiting you, what's been holding you back. That is so clear in repeating in your reading. Spirit is making clear you are being free. Freed from whatever has been limiting you, you're coming out of these self-imposed limitations. You're freeing yourself from negative thoughts, negative beliefs, whatever's been keeping you back, and now you're free. You're about to experience so much more pleasure, happiness, expansion, joy, passion. Yes, I love this energy. Wonderful. Freedom. Freedom is what is unfolding for you, group number 3. Spirit, what else for group number 3? What's unfolding for group number 3? What's unfolding for group number 3? Dissatisfaction with life. Yeah. Where, in what areas are you been feeling dissatisfied? That's a sign that certain things may need to change. You might be like, oh, I don't like this relationship. I don't like this job. Well, you know what? You don't need to stay in that energy. You are capable of transitioning. You are transitioning from whatever area of life you've been dissatisfied with. You're realizing that you are not stuck. You do not need to be stagnant. You are in control. You are powerful. And you are able to free yourself from whatever area of life you're not happy with. We're going to take the top one and the bottom one. Someone is leaving your life, okay? Yeah. And waiting for news, package, or letter. Okay. Some people in this group, maybe you've been just holding on to some things, like holding on to your job or your relationship, because you're waiting for something better to come along first. And Spirit's like, that's not how it works. You need to let go of that energy, free up the energy, so then this new beginning, these new opportunities, these new people can come into your life. So I know some people don't like seeing that someone is leaving your life, but that's kind of what we've been talking about. Letting go of people, who have been maybe negative towards you, or not supportive of you, or maybe it could even be coworkers if you're leaving a job, whatever this is, people that are leaving your life, it's for you to move towards something better, more happy. There's really could be some friendships, relationships in your life that have been making you feel stuck or trapped or been preventing you from growing, and you're already not really happy with them. And maybe you've just been hoping they would change, or again, just holding on to them until something better comes along. But no, Spirit's really calling you in this next chapter of life to let go, free yourself from what's no longer working for you. And then when you free up this energy, that's when the new opportunities come. That's when the new people come. So you don't just wait till they come and hold on to the other person. That's not really fair to either of you. So letting go of the person, that whatever it is that is, you're not happy with, that is when the new opportunities, new blessings will come to you, my beautiful group number 3s. Love this. Freedom. Woo. Like freedom is like one of my, a lot of people, they value that very much. So you're headed towards freedom, and your world is about to expand in such a beautiful way. That concludes your reading. I hope this was insightful. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, leave a comment if you wish. If you would like to book a private reading with me, my email is down below. There will be a website hopefully coming soon. I'm working on it for bookings, but as of now, you can shoot me an email and I can provide you with information and we could set something up. I'm truly so grateful you're here. I wish you all the best. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, group number 3.